Okay, here we are on March 16th, the third day at the Fed prison in Safford, Arizona. You know, here to stand for J6ers, January 6ers. I was the ones that have been imprisoned. And this is our third day of standing here. We're going to end up with about 8 total hours, 2, 4, and 2. These 3 days, and we're going to head to the southern border today or so, and to back to Texas, El Paso, Texas, where they bum rushed the border the other day, 2,000 migrants. That's not cool. And I know, yeah. So we're going to be dealing with that, but it was our honor, Jerry's and I honor, to stand here for January 6 prisoners that we all know across America more and more, if you listen to anybody, or at least Tucker Carlson show. But it's prominent information out there. We got to keep spreading it. That most of, and probably all the January 6 people that have been indicted have been vastly inappropriately prosecuted, vastly. Even the way they were picked up and rounded up through these years, and then kept in prison for over 2 years, many of them now, without even a trial. These people should not be termed political prisoners. They are Americans. They are patriots. These men and a few women, they are patriots. Just like I was on January 6th, like millions were on January 6th. So we're at the prison where only one January 6th person is being housed, Jacob Chansley, the QAnon person they call shaman, the horn guy, the Viking. I like the name Viking myself. That was his get-up, to bring more people to the cause. Free Jacob. Free Jacob Chansley, and free all the political prisoners, especially after this incredible revelation. Thank God for Fox News and Tucker Carlson coming out with enough courage to report on the fact that all these trials, 1,000 or so going on and have gone on, the much evidence was held back. I can't say the word. Jerry knows the word. Evidence was held back. I'm no attorney. Evidence was held back in their trials and in their plea bargain situations, where they pleaded guilty and got less time and all that business. But we stand for all January 6 prisoners. The charges all need to be dropped, or at the very least, a real trial needs to take place where they can defend themselves properly. This is the United States of America. We live under the United States Constitution. Start treating these people, federal, state, and local governments, federal government who works for us, you start treating these prisoners in this justice system, you start doing justice. We're sick and tired of your injustice. Department of Justice. More and more people are calling the DOJ the Department of Non-Justice. In America, under the United States Constitution, we stand for justice for all people. Do not abuse any prisoners in America. That is not America. Quit abusing the January 6 prisoners in Washington, D.C. at a place they call the American Gulag. We will not stand by idly or silently any longer while you abuse You federal government people, while you abuse our citizens. We are coming out like never before, and we're going to stand against all of the injustices non-stop coming from the Department of Justice. Injustices non-stop coming from the Biden administration, the Democrats and Republican rhinos, the people that are betrayers of America, betrayers of our freedom. God Almighty help this country. God Almighty help this country. God Almighty help this country. We need you, God. We need you, God, like never before. We're seeing the destruction of our nation. We're seeing the destruction of our freedom. God, only you can save us. Help inspire people to know they gotta stand for their freedom again. They gotta stand for their liberty again, before it's all taken away by a federal government. You are the insurrectionist, DOJ. You are the insurrectionist, FBI. You are the insurrectionist, Biden administration. We are sick and tired of you. God Almighty help us all from an evil, corrupt federal government. Destroying America, destroying you, destroying our freedom. Stand while you still can. God Almighty help us all. God Almighty help us all. God Almighty help us all.